Welcome all to another one video of GCP. In this video, we are going to discuss about Google Kubernetes Engine. So usually we had created GKE, Kubernetes in the local machine. Now we are going to handle this Kubernetes over the Google Cloud platform. So normally this GKE has some basic things like GKE cluster is the very first one. So the GKE cluster is of two types. One is of autopilot, where all the things like network, other things will be created automatically. And it will provide the cluster auto scaling, it will provide the node auto provisioning and VPC native and all those things. The GKE manages everything, no need to do anything from our end. So that's what the best part of GKE auto cluster. So another one is the custom one, and we will discuss that one too. And yeah, let's get into the topic. So I'm opening G Cloud, and again we need the permission of two services. One is artifact registry, and the other one is Kubernetes Engine. Okay, these things we need to have permission, then only we can able to run these things. So we are going to create an autopilot cluster. Okay, cluster in the same group of nodes. Okay, so the command for that one is gcloud container clusters create auto, that says like this is an autopilot cluster, and demo autopilot. You can make the region as region US West to 1. Okay, and in the meantime we will get into the browser and we will look around the things. Okay, so now our cluster is ready. Okay, so we'll check it in our browser. So you have to get to this one, then that is Kubernetes Engine, then go to the cluster. So we are having a demo autopilot. Okay, so you can see the we have deployed in region, right? So we have 3 regions enabled. Yeah, you can see the CPU utilization too. And parallelly, it's very cost inclusive of this one. You can see the compute engine over here. It will add more things. Once the nodes are available, it will show over here. Okay. Right. We'll check on the things, how it's created, and we'll run the kubectl commands, what we had seen in the Kubernetes one, because this is also a Kubernetes platform, right? So we can test on something like what are the nodes we got and what are the namespaces we are having, like that we can check. Okay. Okay. So we are going to check kubectl get nodes. So this is the first one we are going to check on the nodes. Usually, more resource found. Let me check the logs. So usually, then speaking about this autopilot, it works different from the custom one. So usually when you are giving these get nodes, it will not display. So for that, what we have to do is we have to work on the things like we have to create a deployment, and via the deployment we have to deploy some service or anything, then only we can able to get the parts or the nodes. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to create um, like we are having some artifact registries already, but anyway we are going to create our own image and we will push it into the artifact registry, then we will use that one for the further development. Okay, so we'll get into the file call. We are having our own app, right? We'll get into that. So we'll utilize this one. So I'm having a service which is dedicatedly I am using for this one product service GKE. This one I am dedicatedly using for this GKE one. And look at the environment of this one. It will utilize the public IP of the cloud SQL, and it will use the cloud SQL. Okay, so that's what the basic thing, and we are going to have the first deployment file. So this is what the deployment file. Okay, before getting into the deployment, first we have to create the artifact registry. Okay, so that we can make it. So first we'll create the image for to pull. Artifact registry is nothing but it is a image registry, like Docker image registry. It is a Google Cloud image registry. Okay, so we can make it as Docker build hyphen t us hyphens, can go for best one. That will put best one. docker dot pkg dot tape. So this is what the base thing. Then we will give our project ID 479215 B4 and slash. We'll create our own repo. So actually I'm having a repo over there, but I think it's in another location. Not sure in which location it is. Yeah, it is in US Central. All my thing are in US Central. We'll make it as US. Okay, we'll make our own repo. My demo art. Okay, then we can make it as GKE demo. Sorry, we cannot get into the exact path. We cannot gone to that. So we have to go like product service GKE. If not means we can't able to create the image, right? CD product service hyphen GKE. Make it like this. Yeah. Now I can go with the command docker build hyphen t us hyphen west 1 hyphen docker dot pkg dot dev slash active wall 479215 hyphen b4 slash my docker art slash. We can make it as GKE demo. Okay, the image name we can make it as GKE hyphen demo, and we can make it as the version 1. Okay, so it will fetch the current docker file and it will create the oh sorry, I had not create open the docker desktop. Either you can do like this or else you can tag the existing one and you can push it to the docker this one artifact registry. Either you can build like this or else you can tag and you can push it. It's up to you. So images, we will keep it like this, and we can run the command again. So it's created, right? So we'll push it to the uh, artifact registry. Docker push us hyphen west one hyphen. That's what the image what you had created. The same name you have to give. So it will push. So us west one docker dot pkg dot dev slash active hyphen wall hyphen 479 215 b4 slash my docker art slash GKE hyphen demo colon v1. Okay, sorry, instead of GKE I had mentioned GEK, that typo error. Anyway, we can utilize that one, GK. So it will push to the particular artifact registry. Okay, okay. The problem is this. The thing is, the repository is not there. We will create the repository and then we'll push over there. Okay. So I had created a repository with the name I Docker act. So now we can try the thing again. Okay. We'll have that again. Docker push. Yeah, it's going on. So you can see like the Docker repo, Docker art is created, and now the image what we had passed, it should appear over here. Okay, that's what happening. So it's not yet pushed. So it's got pushed. So we can verify in our images. So we have GK double, right? So it's done, and it's in the US West, right? So because the purpose of making it as US West one is my database is residing over there in that location, so that the communication will be in good manner. And the next what I am going to do is creating a deployment like the deployment what we had seen in the Kubernetes engine in the local. We are creating a thing called the name of the YAML file, the type of the YAML file is deployment, and we are making it as GKE demo, and it will apply to the applications which are all named as GKE demo. Okay, this replication it will provide to the apps which are all having GKE demo as the name, and then the template goes like this. The app name is GKE demo, then the specification is we are mapping the container with the name GK demo one, with the image GK demo 1, and the container is going to run in the port to 8001, and this resource request and all CPU request limit is around 250 M, and the maximum is 500 M, and memory is 256 MB, and the maximum is 512 MB. So now we are going to run the deployment, right? With this we can see the nodes and the pods that are all we can able to see after finishing this deployment. So the same command like kubectl apply -f. So the name of the file is gke -deploy.yaml. Okay. So the deployment got created, and now we can see the pods. So like, let me see. kubectl get pods. So you are having this much of parts, GK demo, like the 3 parts running. So there is a problem with image pull off. Let me check. Image GKB. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. The problem is we had given the image as container registry. You have to give it as best one. Yeah, this one is the base one, right? So once again, if you are running the deploy, it will be in different thing like, yeah, not at created. That's what it's showing, the same thing. But the image is there. Let me check. So the problem is like the URL we set for the repo is different. So we had not missed the my docker art. That's the repo name we had missed out. Yeah, one started running and the other one started creating. Okay, so this is the way you can see the pods. Both the things got started running. Fine. So we had created the things and the pods got running and we can able to see the nodes. All the things are done. Now we are going to deploy the load balancer. So I think we have a service over here. We can modify. Oh, we can make another one. Okay, with the same like we'll create LB service like that. We will make something like that. LB service dot ml. So this will provide the load balancer service. Okay, so we can make it as the same. We can copy this one. Same thing is there, but in a different way we will do it. LB service. So it's of service type service, and we can make it name as GKE demo and service. We will say like the command is svc, right? So we can make it as svc, and we can make the type. Here there is no type, but in the spec we can make it as type. Yeah, you can make the app as GK demo. That's well and good. We can add one more thing like type. Yeah, load balancer. Other thing, it's good to go, I think, right? So this is what the load balancer. And again we are going to apply kubectl, apply -f, and then lb service YAML. So this will apply the load balancer. So it's created, and now we can see the service kubectl get svc. So it is on the way. It's not having any external IP till now. Okay, the external IP is ready. So can go to the external IP what it is providing. So it is providing like this one, right? Can go to that, can paste over here. So it's not showing anything. We'll check on the, yeah. We'll describe the demo, what service what we had created. The service is kubectl describe svc. Name of that one is GKE demo svc. It's a GKE demo and endpoint is there. Two endpoints are there. Yeah, two endpoints are there. Let me see kubectl get ports show label. The label also a weak app equal to GKE demo, that is also good. Okay, we cannot forward post for port forward at this, right? We can check this one kubectl port forward svc slash GKE demo svc 8001 2 or local 8001. Yeah, started port forwarding. Now we can check the IP. So we can make it like localhost 8001. getting refused. Let me check. It's getting refused. Finally, our docs is displayed and we had connected with the application. Okay, this in this way you can deploy an auto cluster, autopilot cluster, and this one Kubernetes GKE Kubernetes. Okay,